A new twist with video leaking from one of the world's biggest news networks. It shows high-profile anchor Amy Robach venting to a producer in a commercial break, revealing that not only did she have the Epstein story a number of years ago, but also that the palace apparently pressured ABC America to quash it.
I've had the story for 3 years. I've had this interview with Virginia Roberts. We would not put it on the air. First of all, I was told, who's Jeffrey Epstein? No one knows who that is. This is a stupid story. Then the palace found out that we had her whole allegations about Prince Andrew and threatened us a million different ways. We were so afraid we wouldn't be able to interview Kate and Will that also quashed the story.
Entertainment reporter Sam Rubin joins us now from Los Angeles with more on this. Sam, the video is pretty compelling. What else does Amy Robach reveal?
Georgie, the video is very, very compelling. She reveals, in essence, what has been talked about with the regard of famous people in getting in trouble and essentially being protected by a high-profile major media. And she is suggesting that she felt that she had the story to a large degree. It did not meet ABC's standards to air, and thus she sort of stood by until the story again unfolded with the additional prosecutions, ultimately obviously resulting in Epstein's jailing and subsequent death. But she feels essentially she had it years ago. It could have come out years ago, but she was thwarted.
Sam, we all know too well in this game that cameras don't stop rolling. Microphones are still live in commercial breaks. She clearly wanted this information made public. Do we know how it was leaked?
Well, you know what? I don't know necessarily, Georgie, that Amy herself wanted the information made public. And one thing that may blunt the impact of the story here in the States is it was released by an ultra conservative organization that is known to sting the major, quote unquote, mainstream media. So I think this story will be ignored to a large degree by that major mainstream media because of the origins of the video. So I would dispute the claim that, she was talking on a set, as often we all do, and was hoping to get caught. I don't think that was the case, but this was a tape obviously leaked by an ABC staffer, but it originally came out, now it's going to be replicated all over the world, it originally came out from a far right-wing conservative group, and again, because of where it came out from, that may lessen its impact here.
And has there been any response or any comment from ABC management?
There has been comment from ABC management and from Amy Robach. ABC management essentially says, hey, look, this interview was conducted, but the story did not meet our standards of verification. Essentially, a single source, the interviewee, but they needed multiple sources. Amy Robach, for her part, says that she was venting, that she was upset, that she felt that she had been scooped, but she recognized it did not meet ABC standards. She was told that at the time. And this is the distinction between Amy Robach's experience and Ronan Farrow's experience at NBC, she was not told to stop. That her and an investigative unit continue to work on the story and, in fact, have prepared a 2-hour special and a 6-hour podcast all about Jeffrey Epstein that will air at some point in 2020. I wonder if that timetable might be moved up now.
Yeah.
And that a lot of people, of course, are suggesting that Jeffrey Epstein and the way he died in jail is subject to more inquiry and investigation.
Yeah, I wanted to quickly ask you about that. As we now know, he died in custody. His death was ruled a suicide. But there are theories, conspiracy theories, suggesting he might have met with foul play, and it seems Amy Robach believes as much as well.
I think so. I think a lot of people think that, and I'm going to paraphrase what she said, Georgie, but essentially naming some of the names that she named, Prince Andrew, former President Clinton, a variety of other American politicians and heavyweight businessmen, that Amy Robach is quoted as saying essentially that Jeffrey Epstein trafficked in blackmail, that he set up these liaisons for all these high-profile people, and then it kind of, quote-unquote, had the goods on him so that many people would not be unhappy to see him gone. And now, in fact, he is gone. So I think this definitely reopens the inquiry into precisely how he died. Those circumstances have always been somewhat suspect.
Yeah, there's some fascinating developments, that's for sure. We appreciate the update, Sam Rubin. Thank you.